Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Talos Principle DLC, The Road to Gehenna. Let's continue. So, a new boot here, it takes about 20 seconds to load into a game if you just exit out completely. And that is not terrible at all. I mean, you're never really going to get to a point, I think, in games, or well, not within the next couple decades, I would say, at least, where games have zero load or are so good at hiding loads it becomes obfuscated so well that you don't even realize it's loading. There definitely, in this game though, could have been a little bit of polish. You could have had a cutscene play while it was loading, and that would have hidden it a lot more. But compared to 5 years ago when this game came out, there's no load between levels or anything like that. This one says the recycling bin code is a bit funky, but it should do the job even with a huge, whatever. It's integrated with the main and F function, I guess is what that is, main function. Progress repel email 31. So I imagine, how would any of these messages actually get here? It's been a while. I want to free one person to start off with, and then chase after them and see if when they teleport to the new area, to the central area, are they automatically teleported on that platform, or are they actually something else? Like, is it possible that they are let's see, and I can't reach this. Alright, so I think I kind of know what to do. If I drop this, I'll eventually put that there, but that doesn't work. I can put this here, and then get up here, and I can, I guess, take this, and we can start easily with this idea. We have the AI guy over there. So what we need is we need the platform to, like, actually I don't think there's a way to disconnect this laser from hitting that. It's connected in a way that I haven't seen in any of the other games. You always needed one of these redirectors before. I've never seen a laser directly connected. Alright, so if I stand here and put that there, if I take that, if I put that there, that's not high enough to get up there. Like, the idea is clearly to jump to this point, which probably means I need the blue moved around, not the red. So blue, blue, and place that there. And I could take the cube, but I don't think I can take the other one. Okay. So I jump here. I connect this to that. I connect this to that. Let's see. That here. That there. It still doesn't seem like that wants to work. Interesting. Can I not find a nice central location where this would hit everything? And that just knocks me off the edge. Okay, so when that's up in the air, that works. But I just bumped it, and it moved to then. I think this. So I've had this thought, and I'm not sure if this is right or not, that perhaps, just perhaps, we are not here to really save these people, and perhaps this is just Elohim being a jerk. Like, that might be the solution to this, is that they're, like, this might be just a trick to get their hopes high, and then, well, oddly, that kind of worked. Like, I could be acting very much as a devil character. Yeah, this really makes me feel like I just need one cube. So, and I could very much just be setting people's up for failure. Maybe there's a point here that Uriel, the character we're playing as, doesn't know that. We really haven't seen any impression that that's the case. Let me ask this question. If I was to grab the cube, I really can't. So, but could I? So you really can't stack things sideways like this. So you can't have it half on the edge, half on another edge. Okay. Yeah, I cannot make it up to that. I could maybe jump here and take this and then drop it. And it seems like it's messed up at that point. Where'd that go? That just knocked it up even higher. But I'm not high enough. And see, I'm just kind of at the maximum height. And it doesn't really feel like the blue works too well. There. I think we can grab this. Yeah. We have actually a lot higher reach than it seems like you should. Alright, but I just screwed that up. What if we were to say this with this? Would that work? Not really. Feels like there's an obvious solution here that I'm not taking into account. Alright. So, I got up here. But it knocked everything out of the way. And I don't think I was supposed to be able to have done that. Yeah, we're definitely going on faith with a lot of this stuff, and that faith is in Talos for kind of no good reason. Like knowing the actions of the characters. Let me ask this. Do we perhaps have a capability to say, use this and this, and just place this down there? No, because without the cubes, you're doomed. It's just not high enough. So we need to look around here. This looked like this would have been an easy puzzle, but all of these puzzles I know they're going to be difficult. Here's an idea. Give me this. Put that there. Give me this. Get up here. Come on. There should be a way to jump up here. Give me this. Alright, take this. Jump up there. Jump up here. Can I place something on top of these? That's what I think this boils down to, is maybe I get up higher. Is there possibly another height area? So you have these slits specifically designed to mess with the system. See, I think either this is the case where we'd have to have two boxes to connect everything, or there's some way to get this other box to a higher height. Let's just double check to make sure we haven't done this already. So this one with this one, with placing that there. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like that works. Alright, let's ask this question. We can't turn off any of the fans. And oddly, we can't really put boxes where we'd like them to be either, to block the laser. So is there some benefit to doing this? Well, the one thing we can experiment with here is this. That seems to cycle it off too quickly. 2. And yeah, you really just have to be in line with this. But that's kind of the only way you can also stack cubes. It would be so strange for this to be the solution, because this is how it was before. So why do it that way? Take this now. Nope. Start over again. I can't stand in the path of the laser or it messes up the system. Is it possible that we're in a position where actually you can't solve these puzzles with just the puzzles inside of them? Are we gonna find some more broken statues that make for a different solution? Or is this maybe... Man, I just did it again. And you have to be so careful to not screw it up. It's just like, do not cross this line. Wait a minute, does that mean can I jump over? I guess maybe that's the trick to that. Alright. Select that. Select that. Jump up here. I cannot get high enough anyways for that to work. So unless I was going to try something crazy, like I don't know if I can really target or select the things I need to select. Like this practically is just going to be bouncing it in the wrong place. Let's try something here. Yeah, you can't put a cube on top of a... you can't put a cube on top of a thing. That won't work. Like you can't make a sandwich. So you can go cube, cube, and laser beam. Sure. That much you can do. Let's just question some basic things here. That does stop us from taking that outside. That does stop us from taking that outside. And that does stop us from taking those outside. That being said, this doesn't look particularly high. It feels like you might be able to sneak out a cube. And that's all this game was about, was establishing these rules just to turn around and break the rules later. What if we did something like this? Okay. I don't really see anything statuesque though that would work with. And we put that there. What if we're supposed to block this? See, putting the cube anywhere else kind of doesn't work. Here and here. Jump to that. Put that there. And then what? Like, you're jump higher, you bump it, it stops, it doesn't get you any higher. You take a cube and bump that up higher, it stops working. See, it's just not a fast enough laser. And this really shouldn't be a system where you just break it. So let's get out of here. We've got this that sends us way over here. We were seeing all kinds of blinking and flickering in this oasis area. These fans are bolted down. Let's just try a different puzzle. This puzzle looks insane. And this is just a fan and a connector. And we've got like a lot of water. Let's just rush around all of this. Alright, so in the first game, we'll take this connector as a slight question answerer. In the first game, you could just barely target the top of a pyramid to open like an Easter egg or open up a final area. Here we have a gate, so we just need to get the keys, and that will free our character here. Yeah. We're definitely given the idea that we're the good guy. We're Uriel, we're an angel. But we might be a devil, too. And there's really nothing to say that these programs aren't actually bad. Particularly when we did when we skimmed through the chat board MMO, having us attack a priest immediately and be enraged by it doesn't, because he's speaking the word of Talos, doesn't like inherently strike me with confidence that's what we should be doing. So there's a fan up there, and it seems almost like what we'll be activating is some form of flying machine or something. Like, we might just lift the roof of this entire facility. So we've got this blue, and I'm just gonna put this down, I guess, and see what this does. Alright. Apparently they all got moved somehow? I don't know how. Like, this is powered, but it's not powering this fan. It's instead powering fans up there. Interesting. So this like knocks me up to a very high level. And it does seem like just cables and strings. And here we can see the outer area, just going for the desert to appeal and look. This very easily could have been the desert section of the main game. I still, however, feel like you would have been better off switching between these different areas randomly, just like going through portals and making it look like a more corrupted AI style computer than having it be thematically connected. So it seems like this part is just, this is just being floating. It doesn't really seem like anything's holding it up, and the others seem to be kind of stuck. So this is a fan. The fan, I think, needs to float upward, but then I don't understand what if anything is necessary to do with these back ends of these fans, because they just power these upward movements, which, I mean, I can do that right now, I guess. Just play that. So there's one here that's not powered still. Otherwise, everything else, well, this one isn't powered either. We spent so much time on that first puzzle that attempting to do a new puzzle is kind of foolhardy. Am I hitting all of them now? No, not really. Things get in the way. Alright, well, the keys are up there in the center, I now see. So they're floating in the center there. Which probably means I maybe just need to jump now. Jump here. Get pushed up. Jump here. And then jump down here. Nope. So all the fans are spinning. We would need a cube somewhere, wouldn't we? Something that was floating in the middle. Or possibly something to block the center. This is just gonna send me everywhere, isn't it? Let's start with this though. Let's make sure we can hit all of these. Oops. Forgot the most important part of that. Alright. Up here gets me to this, which can get me to this, which can't really get me here. So it is moving the people downward. Can I possibly walk through that? No, you just fall through there. Alright. So we need something that blocks our direction. So that everything falls down, I think. No. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, though. This is what's gonna be the question: is can I find a good position for this? Hit that. Get up here. Jump over here. And possibly jump enough to interfere with this. Because by interfering with the signal, yeah, that didn't do anything. Select that signal and select that. Is there possibly somewhere, like they've got this cage all the way upside down for a reason, so that there shouldn't be a place where I could be that would both get the transmitter and the receiver in the same place. Seriously, this feels like it needs a box. Jump here. Can I place that there? I mean, I can, for what it's worth. And let's see, without a box, is there possibly another solution here? Because we've got now like 2 different puzzles we've tried, and we're not anywhere closer to solving either one of them. Is there a way to turn off these fans? Oh no, let's see. Let's try something here. This and just this one. Take this. So I jump up to this, and then the only fan that should be working is this. If I'm standing here, I can still jump up to this, but I'm still not anywhere close to getting the key. I feel like there's gotta be some way to get this to work from this point, and only from this point, so I can go down and get the other laser sight. And what I'm gonna manipulate the system to do is have everything fall down first, and then and then correct it. Alright. So we've got that now, which means I can take this out, which means I can take this direction, and this direction. Just put that down, take that, and let's see. The only thing blowing anything up now are those in the center. And this does seem to be lower, but not low enough. So, is there possibly a way to take this and this, place that down, take this, and go over on the other side, and see if we can perhaps overpower the red with 2 bad signals? And no, it doesn't seem like it. Is there a way to take this and this and find a point where I could get that reception? It doesn't feel like it. And that in no way messes with it either. So let's see if perhaps we may just go long today because of this. Let's see, we'll set a couple of those down and we'll use this to jump over here. Perhaps somewhere in this there is some way to block these two. I don't see how though. Like, you've got this fence on this intersection, pretty nicely designed to make it so you cannot possibly achieve your goal. Let's go down here. That works. However, so perhaps there's some trickery to this idea. I don't know what the trickery is though. It's just place this in the wrong way to block it. Okay. That lets it go down a little bit lower. And then come over here. And then take this. And that lowers it lower. Great. Now how do I get on top of any of this before I change anything? Though. Because that's the problem. Now it's like, okay, we've got this system. If I put that there, it won't hit. I don't think that there is an angle here where I could both put it down and hit that. Like, I could put this down right now and it probably would work later on. See if we can get a disputed connection there. No, it seems like the first one connects correctly, regardless. Here's a question: what signal do I get when I do this? I get a disputed signal. Interesting. So it feels like there's probably a system here, specifically designed to have this work one way and only one way, and then switch with a disputed connection. But then how would you block the disputed connection so that a signal would get sent out? You would have to block it with this getting higher and higher. Oh, these are head scratchers. Definitely head scratchers. It really might come down to something like we need this here, and then this here, and that there, and that there. So you've just got lasers fighting each other right in the middle. And that won't ever work. Okay. So you get to this point, and you're just back scratching your head. Like, the only way this works is if they're both are at the top, and I'm at the top somehow. Otherwise, this is just so complicated that I can't figure it out, and I really think it really is getting to that point where it's just so complicated that I can't figure it out. So let's take this, start with this, there. Yeah, I see really no way this signal gets broken like that. Jump back down here, grab this one, grab this, come over here. There is a way through where we are at any point to power another one, so we can do that pretty easily. But that's the wrong way to do that. I need to do something like that and something like that, and then come back down and hop back up. Let me float on this and see if there's possibly a connection we could make here to... I don't see how that would work. I guess maybe I can make a connection from here to here and place those two. Okay. But what does that do? And don't tell me that if I just drop this over this fence, that that's actually going to fall over the fence and be in the exact central point. Okay. So yeah, that still has a fan up there. Great. So unless I can move really, really fast, that's not going to help me any. I'm going to have to keep both of these in line, and you can't do it on this tier. There's just nowhere that that works. But I can do it on this tier. And then maybe what we do is that and that. I guess both of those would work. What if I was to do that and that and that? So we've got one that would fall down. This whole system feels like it's a crazy, oh, this will start some kind of timing mechanic. If I go back down here and grab this one now, there's nothing. Like, I don't see how this would change. See, that seems like that is still totally blocked by the fence. And that puts me back at square one. Seriously, is there no rock, no square? I really feel like there must be some other cube in this, or it doesn't make sense. We've hit a difficulty spike, definitely. There shouldn't have been just two really difficult puzzles in the second area. That makes this dangerously a long experience. If it takes me hours or 45 minutes to do this. Let's see. There's kind of no place in this outer section that I can think of that it would make sense. Go up here. So this part was wrong. There's no point at which that's going to align. There is a point, possibly, where this will align, though. Like, the thing that's stopping this from hitting this is the fence. If I was to put it somewhere around here, maybe there's a trick to this. Maybe. Let's just put this down and see what that does. It's kind of hard to put this down the block. Alright. So that one now is not really seeable. So if I could get into that center ring, that would be the solution right then and done, I suppose, and that's what we're trying to get to. There are no fans blowing anything up, so it's just a center ring that goes up and down. So I can't really hit the blue section from this point, but they made it so easy to hit any of the other items. Of course, that is intentionally, I think, also designed to be a little deceptive, so that it looks like you have to turn on all the fans when you really don't. Alright. Okay. So, how do I get up here? Like, I just tried really hard to make this item fall on top of that, and that did not work. Okay. So what's our goal now? As this is placed, this will keep that powered for as long as we need it to. So how can we block those fans in any way? That's the question, isn't it? And I just don't see a solution. Well, I at this point have gone nearly an hour. That's going to be it for this episode. Unfortunately, it's looking like the road to Gehenna is pretty difficult in that 5 years of time in between playing the Talos Principle. Certainly probably hasn't helped any either. So I'm going to abandon this puzzle at the start of the next recording, and we'll just go around and look and see if we can find any that we can figure out, because there's definitely some complicated actions here. Many more steps than what it feels like it should be at this point. We're not even halfway through the game yet. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, you can click on the link to Patreon or friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.